It's not where you are in Christmas, it's where you are in April, but at the same time, is this something to be legitimately excited about for Oilers fans that their team is in a position to be playing for first in their division?
Well, I think you're talking about the whole versus just the game tonight.
Yeah.
And the whole is something that we're pleased with. Obviously, it means we're going the right direction and we're improving in a number of areas to be, to be where we're at as a reflection on our improvement and also what's going on in our division. It's maybe not as strong as it's been in the past, and it allows us to climb a little quicker than maybe we anticipated. But like you said, it's Christmas. There's so much hockey ahead of us, and important hockey too, that we'll just take it a day at a time.
You guys knew you were going to be better, but did you envision this? Are you a little ahead of schedule, or is this what you thought the Oilers are going to be?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't think you can put a gauge on it. We want to improve and make incremental improvements in all three zones: special teams, personnel, roster, the mental part of it. I can go on and talk about all areas that we still have to work on. But I don't think you have a gauge where you can say you want to be here and you want to be there. The teams are too evenly matched. The league's too close right now to really anticipate where you might get to. But, we've moved the needle, and something we have to keep on doing.
Todd, you got a good road record. What's led to the success on the road this year?
Belief system's a little bit stronger than what we had in the past. Obviously, we stick with things a lot longer. I think we're better equipped to play on the road. We can play the game fast. We can play it, with a little bit of finesse. If it gets rugged, we're real comfortable in those kinds of games. We have, some bigger bodies now that can hold on to pucks, and just the security that the team has now is different than it was a while ago.
What were your emotions like last year when you saw run the Sharks went on?
Well, I was happy for a lot of people here. They were, and in particular the fans. It's been a great organization. It's been, they've been waiting for something like that for many, many years. A number of those players over there, the older ones, finally got to at least the finals. They didn't quite get to where they wanted to. And when you invest as much time as Jay and myself, Jim, and anybody else that isn't with the organization anymore, staff that isn't even with salespeople, you're emotionally attached to that group, and you're happy to see them have success.
Pete DeBoer said that you guys talked sometime around the Stanley Cup final. Do you remember talking to him, and what's that? What was the message at the time?
Just good luck. Get out of his way. He's busy. I'm not. Good luck.
Todd, appreciating that you don't watch Brent Burns every day anymore, but you used to.
Well, we seem to. He's always on the highlights, so we do see him every day.
He's for a second year back in the Norris Trophy conversation at the end of the season. From your viewpoint, what have you seen in his game that's changed from when you had him?
Well, I think the time that he spent up front has allowed him to finally become that dynamic offensive D-man. He kind of understands what it feels like to drive the puck to the net, where the holes are. I think that time that he played up front really allows him to be a multi-positional type guy. He's also now, he's not playing second fiddle. He's shooting the puck whenever he wants to. He's not, giving into other opportunities that may exist. He's taking charge, and it's happening for him. And tremendous player. Saw it at the World Championships was where it really, really came out. He became so confident there.
He talks about the World Championship being kind of a catalyst for his change. What do you think that does for a player? You've coached on such great teams. When they join a team that's so good, has purpose, wins championships, what does that do for him?
Well, I think he's a walking example. Coming out of that World Championship, I think he was named the top defenseman or MVP over there. And I don't want to say he did basically whatever he wanted. He still had structure and a purpose to his game, but he was dominant. And that allowed him to leap forward and be considered a Norris Trophy candidate now. And, I watched it this year with the Team North America. There was a ton of confidence that came out of those young players. Didn't win the championship, didn't get to the playoffs, but they felt good about their game. And you look at Scheifele and Connor and Austin Matthews now and some of those other guys, Eichel, they're all having great years because the confidence level goes up.
Tyler, is obviously the news is worse than you guys had thought. I mean, that's a big blow, not only for him, but for you guys, because he was helping.
Yeah, it's a huge blow. We lost a key player, and when we're using the word key at Christmas with Tyler, that means he's done something extremely well, because he was not necessarily on the radar last year, but he resurrected himself. He got the opportunity here, and we feel his pain. And it's not the first time he's cracked the lineup and been injured, but it was an emotional night for him. The team found a way to get a win for him, so that part of it sets up the recovery. Now he's going to have to be strong mentally and do the things that he needs to do physically to come back next year at training camp.